Adam McKola TV. I am Adam. We are back. Manchester United have won a game. Yay! 3-1 against Burnley today. The result, now, it was comfortable. It was comfortable in the end. But the second half performance left a lot to be desired. Yes, professional. Yes, controlled in the second half. Yes, we never really feared Burnley would get a second goal and maybe, who knows, stage a late comeback. But you hope for maybe another goal or two from Manchester United. That didn't come. But maybe, just maybe, I'm being a little bit too over expectant. And the result was exactly what Manchester United needed. We needed to win today. We needed 3 points today. And Manchester United got 3 points today. There were 3 goals as well. Scott McTominay was involved in 2 of those goals. His goal opened the scoring for Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo teeing himself up on the edge of the box. He'll get an assist for that. Let's say he teed up Scott McTominay instead. And then Scott McTominay tucked it in to the net. Scott McTominay was also involved in our third goal, which was Cristiano Ronaldo's goal, which was a shot, which was well saved by the goalkeeper onto the bar, comes back out. Cristiano Ronaldo finishes so nonchalantly with the outside of his foot. You're thinking, is Cristiano Ronaldo offside? Because it felt like he finished it like he thought he was offside, or he knew he was offside and it wasn't going to count. It counted. He was onside. Cavani was maybe offside. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't. And the goal counted for Manchester United. It was 3-0 at that point. And obviously that came either side of an own goal. Although I'm looking to give that to Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho was involved. It was a great pass down the line to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw went to play the early cross into the box. The cross got cleared. Luke Shaw and Jadon Sancho then, quick press, won the ball back. Jadon Sancho gets released down the line. He commits men into the box. He runs into the box, cuts it back, and tucks it into the net via a deflection from Ben Mee. But if Ben Mee don't touch it, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to tuck it home. And it was probably only just going to hit the post or just go wide. So, in my opinion, that's Jadon Sancho's goal. I don't think he'll officially get it. But hopefully he feels confident about it. Those that were at Old Trafford today, leaving the stadium, would have thought Jadon Sancho scored. Because the announcer, I think, just said Jadon Sancho scored. And obviously, you don't get informed of later decisions inside the stadium unless you're looking on your phone and you got a signal. Although you very rarely get a signal at Old Trafford. I can testify to that. I wasn't at Old Trafford in my usual seat in the Stretford end today. It's my last day of self-isolation. No longer testing positive, but I had to isolate a little bit longer. So obviously I had to miss today's game. I'll be back there for the Wolves game, where hopefully Manchester United can deliver another 3 points. And that's the important thing right now, is delivering another 3 points, because we need to keep this going. I don't think it was an outstanding performance today. I don't think it was an out of this world performance today. I don't think it was anything like that, but it was an important result. I thought Scott McTominay was man of the match. I thought in the first half, he was just pipping Cristiano Ronaldo. And then obviously in the second half, I think he went closest to getting the 4th goal for Manchester United with a shot that was well saved by the goalkeeper. And I think his all-round performance was pretty good. Now, I'm someone that's criticised Scott McTominay before. So when he plays well, I'm going to obviously say he plays well. He plays for Manchester United, do you know what I mean? I want him to play well. And today he did step up with a performance. And before the game, when we saw Scott McTominay get selected ahead of Fred. Now, look, Fred and McTominay were both equally as bad against Newcastle. I kind of thought I'd rather have seen Fred play. But after that performance, you see Scott McTominay get a goal, half an assist with his shot coming off the par, coming back to Cristiano Ronaldo, who tucked it in. With that happening, he proved people like me wrong. And that's the kind of performance we need from him on a regular basis. But obviously, we're not going to play teams like Burnley on a regular basis. And we obviously know we gave up a fair few opportunities to Burnley in that game. They could have scored when it was 0-0. They could have scored when it was 1-0. They had a couple of opportunities. So, there's still a lot to work on, but positives to be had there today. Joey says Delo at 10 before Donny means he's gone right. Now, I was thinking of that substitution. Now, I thought, I was thinking more, why hasn't Marcus Rashford come on? Now, we'll talk about Donny van der Beek in a bit. Thank you for your super chat. I was thinking, why hasn't Marcus Rashford come on? Surely Marcus Rashford should be the one that comes on in a wider position ahead of Diogo Dalot. But then I thought that maybe it was a defensive. Like I thought Wan-Bissaka was doing well, but maybe there was an overload in that position at times. Now, in terms of Donny van der Beek not even starting this game, 2 days after our last game, with Bruno Fernandes not being available, you have to question that. I'm not saying you can't question his non-selection today, because it was a strange one. But then it goes back to, he wasn't being selected by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Why is Ralf Rangnick not selecting him either? Now, I know Ralf Rangnick said before that he had spoken to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I wonder what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said to him. Or I wonder what Donny van der Beek is doing in training that is leading to him not being selected, because obviously he's not impressed the manager enough, or he's not fit enough, or he was one of those with COVID, which could still be an issue. You know, he might have had a COVID, he might be feeling the effects of it. But if you take that out of the equation, then you do wonder, why wasn't Donny van der Beek used today? Because, you know, Bruno Fernandes is suspended. Surely this is the perfect time for Donny van der Beek, right? We all would have thought it. Yet it wasn't. Diogo Dalot coming on as well, maybe ahead of him. I did think it was better today that we had two actual wingers, though, or two wide players in Mason Greenwood. And I know Mason Greenwood's not a winger, but he's more suited to playing out wide than Bruno Fernandes. And I thought playing with with Mason Greenwood and with Jadon Sancho helped Manchester United a lot today in terms of keeping some width. Cristiano Ronaldo gets a goal and an assist today. I think his performance was scratchy. He could have scored when it was 0-0 initially. And he had a great opportunity. The pass from Luke Shaw was really good. And I thought in the first half, Luke Shaw's performance was pretty good. Made me think, I want to see this from Luke Shaw. He gets a pass through to Cristiano Ronaldo, who made one of those fantastic runs. His touch with his head was great. But then it was the final finish, which wasn't, he left a lot to be desired. But then his finish, and I know it was an open goal, but to finish so nonchalantly with the outside of your foot. Now, Amazon Prime's coverage is still on at the moment. We got Wolves, Villa, West Ham, Burnley, Southampton, Leeds. We need to be looking to make that 6 wins. We need 18 points, 16 to 18 points out of those 6 games. Simple as that. Arsenal will drop points. Spurs, if they win their game in hand on us, they go above us. Hopefully they'll drop points. They got a few games as well, obviously coming up. I think they've got a few tricky ones. Now, we obviously don't want to be in a position where we're hoping for fucking top 4. We want to be in a position where we're challenging with Chelsea and Liverpool to potentially be there or thereabouts if City slipped up, but we're not. Now, we need to win these next couple of games, because today the result was the one we wanted, but the performance wasn't great at all. In terms of the second half, we could have done a bit better. But I'd say 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 performance. I thought McTominay was an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I thought he did very well today. Got his goal, was involved in the third goal as well. Jadon Sancho showing bright spots. Thierry Henry in the punditry made a comment in terms of wanting Jadon Sancho to maybe do a little bit more. And you want to see him do that. And hopefully that goal will give him a little bit of confidence. I say goal. He's probably going to go down as an own goal, but he was involved. GD says 6.5 with a shock face. Do you think that performance was more than a 6.5? I don't know. Maybe I've got, higher expectations or something. But yeah, not sure. Mo says, I thought we played well. Gave them a few too many chances because Maguire was trash, but otherwise the routine we wanted. Hopefully, with Varane getting a few more minutes today, he can get up to scratch, get a little bit of fitness in him, and be available from the start, week in, week out. Sorry, I've had a few drinks just before this, as you can tell. I've got my food waiting for me as well, which probably means it's my cue to leave. But look, 3-1 win. We needed it. I'm going to get out of here now. I've done a reaction for Stretford Paddock as well. Go and check that out. But yeah, Cameron says a 7 to 7.5. I'm not sure, man. Burnley had a lot of chances. Burnley had a lot of chances. Not sure about that one. I'd say a 6.5 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Keep it like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I've been Adam McKola. I'm out of here. Peace.